many years now, I've tried to warn people about the dangers of being morbidly obese, about eating so many calories on a consistent daily basis compared to the energy expenditure your body has, that you store extra adipose tissue, you store extra energy in the form of fat on your body. I have shown in data, scientific study, medical journals that you cannot be considered healthy if you're morbidly obese. Even those of you that consider yourself metabolically healthy need to understand that when you are morbidly obese, you are in a chronic inflammatory state, that your body, your fat, through process is in fact releasing highly inflammatory cytokines such as TNF-A, IL-1, and IL-6. I know many of you have chosen not to believe this because you don't want to feel in any way bad about yourselves. However, here is one of the most cited scientists in the world saying the same thing. Please wake up.
You're talking about general comorbidity categories like diabetes, obesity, heart and lung disease, kidney disease, chronic cancer. Those are basically risk factors for hospitalization and death with COVID. And there's a reason why, by the way, particularly obesity. You know what it is?
Yeah, we talked about it, but please explain it because I can't repeat it.
The virus, SARS-CoV-2, the virus, has got two very unique things as a viral syndrome. The first is this cytokine storm or this hyperimmune activation. And that cytokine storm leads with the most unique cytokine, interleukin-6. We've never seen this before. Interleukin-6 is produced by human fat cells. So the virus triggers human fat cells to produce a ton of interleukin-6, which itself is damaging. And so those who are fat have a much greater depot and an ability to produce the cytokine storm. That's the reason why obesity is an exquisite risk factor for mortality. It's because of the unique cytokine signature of SARS-CoV-2. The other thing that's unique about the infection is blood clotting. We've never seen an infection that causes blood clotting. This blood clotting is in the final pathway to death with this virus because of the spike protein. The spike protein attaches to sialic acid residues on the surface of red blood cells. It causes red blood cell aggregation. It trips off the coagulation cascade in an interesting way. And we can see this in patients where we see a D-dimer level that's elevated. And doctors learned to actually, as a signature of COVID-19, the D-dimer levels, when they're elevated, it actually means this coagulation process is likely going on.
So the compromise of the immune system that comes about from obesity, is it scalable? Is it like if you are 100 pounds overweight, is it much worse than if you're 40 pounds overweight?
It's clearly scalable.
So that's something that should have been discussed publicly, along with the drugs, along with the possible early treatment options.